Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Franco Dinh Show. It's been a while since I did this.
Yeah, let's go right into the Franco update then. Tell me what's been going on with you.
Yeah, so last week I went to Chicago. That was a lot of
Nice.
fun. Just visited Brian's family. His sister just moved there like 6 months ago. So
Okay.
it was good to see her and how she's living and making the change from Seattle. And then his parents were along too. And then we saw his like cousins and stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun.
That sounds
Super
good.
chill. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was Easter weekend and we flew back Easter evening. The listing that I just put up this past weekend sold in 6 days, so amazing.
You always impress me with that. It's always like you show me the Cromford report and average days like 70, 90 days, and you sell them in 6. It just kills me.
Because of what, like, the market is doing,
Mhm.
and he actually made out pretty well, so,
Yeah.
I'm excited for him. Pretty well considering he just sold it or bought it, like, a year and a half ago, so
Wow.
yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's so good. I brag about you all the time.
so sweet.
Yeah.
I signed up for I'm excited for, like, just to get back into work, but also it's, like, golf season starting
Mhm.
for me anyways, just because it's starting to die down with all the snowbirds, so
Yeah.
rates are, like, decreasing because it's getting
Mhm.
hotter out there, so I'm excited to start that back up, and I signed up for a pickleball league, so I'm excited about that too.
How did the woodworking thing go?
Good, it was
Yeah?
amazing.
Did
Yeah,
you No way.
yeah,
Did they
like
teach
a
you everything?
Yeah, I mean, it was 2 days, it was pretty intense, but yeah, I learned a lot. I don't know how much I retained, but I did build a shelf, and that was amazing. And,
Awesome.
Brian's dad's into woodworking, and he ended
Mhm.
up flying back with us because he had his last dental appointment, and he
Okay.
saw the shelf I built. He was like, "Oh, this is amazing." I was like, "Thank you." We're trying
Quality
to
work.
Yeah, it's still, like, on our table, though. I haven't done anything else with it yet.
That's excellent, though. I
Yeah.
love that you took the time to do it, and it actually turned out good. I think I saw a picture of it on, Instagram or
Yeah,
something.
I'm gonna stain it. I just need to stain it, gloss it, I guess, I think it's called, and then I'll hang it up in the bathroom, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you building anything else?
Not at the moment, because I just got thrown into work right straight out
Just
off the
wanted to get
plane.
the skills.
So I think I'm gonna try to build that table for behind the couch, or I'm gonna build a Lincoln something, like, I saw this cool thing on Instagram, it was it's like kind of a shelf
Mhm.
along the side of the fridge, and then it just, like, his water bowl and food bowl just, like, come out. He
Cool.
needs, like, a heighted feeder just
Yeah, 'cause he's
because
so
his neck's
tall.
so long, so he's not, like,
Mhm.
yeah. So, I think I might build him that. Might be
Nice.
my first project. Yeah.
Very cool. Anything else in the Franco update?
That is it. All I could
Well,
think of.
that pushes us right along into the Cromford report. There we go.
Alright. So we have active listings still on the rise. Wow, about 2,000 from last month, but it's about 30,000 active listings right now on market, which is pretty high.
Yeah,
I believe we haven't seen this much inventory in Arizona since, like, 2014.
that's huge.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have that. We have days on market has decreased, which is good to see. 76 compared to 78, not too big of a difference, but it still is decreasing, which is a good sign. And then we have the listing success rate has decreased a little to 72.7%, decreased about a percentage since last month.
Okay.
And then Cromford Market Index, the leading indicator of our market is at 77.6. So we are in a buyer's market still. And again, balanced market is 90 to 110. So we're kind of like, what is that, 13 points off from a balanced market,
I'm
5 months.
excited to see how these individual cities are doing now.
Yeah. All right. So we have Chandler, Avondale, Glendale, Fountain Hills, Phoenix, all in a seller's market. So that's only five, um,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And like Glendale, Fountain Hills, Phoenix, it looks like they're on the cusp of being a balanced market. So Chandler and Avondale are the only two basically that are kind of in a, I guess, high sellers market, but not really too high.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look at Chandler. They're at 128 and they dropped 8%.
Yeah, because
That's
when
huge.
we were in a seller's market, we saw it as high as, like, 180,
Oh, wow.
190, yeah, so, I mean, we're kinda far away from that.
Okay.
We have and then we have Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, Gilbert, Mesa, Tempe, Cave Creek. Those 6 all in a balanced market. And then Peoria, Goodyear, Surprise, Queen Creek, Buckeye, and Maricopa all in a buyer's market.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we see the bottom 5 increasing though into a seller's market. Not really, but it's moving that way.
All right.
Gosh, the biggest falls would and Gilbert, kind of a lot, minus 15
Yeah,
for
look at that.
Tempe. Chandler, Gilbert, Scottsdale, Paradise Valley, yeah, all decreasing. And then we have Buckeye increasing 9%, which is good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
is it for that.
Well, let's talk about the MLS review. Are we
Yeah,
doing seller pre-inspections? What do you recommend?
yes. So seller pre-inspections, I got this question because I was listing a home for a seller and he wanted to know if this would be a good idea to do so. And my answer to him was it just depends on where you are at with it in selling. Like for him, he bought the house brand new. It's new construction in 2021.
Okay.
So I wouldn't really recommend it for him. Like there are benefits to doing a seller pre-inspection, and that is you can address problems if there are any problems and be transparent and clean. And for the buyer, it would just boost confidence and interest, right? Do that, and it's like more transparent for them to see just anything wrong with the property at all.
All right.
Sorry, I'm looking. Knowing the true condition of the property is good too, but at the same time, like if you do this pre-inspection, you're gonna have to disclose as a seller
Right.
all of the things that you found.
Okay.
So it might be good, it might not be good for the seller. It
Mm.
really just depends. But you could kind of like, as a seller, be like, hey, this is what we found out. The price that we put it on as reflects, any of the things that are wrong with the property. Like
Right.
that might be roof, HVAC, things like that. But also the pre-inspection, like having an HVAC person out, having a roofer out, having a full home inspection will cost them money. Termite inspection, if you want to do that, sewer scope too. So I mean, that could definitely add up, and that could be like $1,000 over that if you do all those inspections. And usually, I mean, the buyer might roll with that inspector, but they might not and just do their own inspection. So it's like,
You wind up paying for it twice.
yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, it's obviously up to the seller if you want to do that. But honestly, I haven't seen a lot of sellers do that.
Okay.
Like in all my years of being in the industry, that's like 7 years. I haven't seen one.
So it's like part of buyer's due diligence then, I guess. If they really want the pre-inspection to feel good about it, then they go and buy it?
Yeah. Oh, it's always the buyer that buys it during the inspection period. Yeah, this is just like an add-on if the seller wanted to do that before they actually list it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
righty.
And yeah, so my answer to him in his case, since it was a new build, I was like, no, you probably don't need to do it because everything would be fairly new.
Yeah.
Like the big items like HVAC, roof, and things like that.
HVAC, roof. There was
Water
one other one.
heater is kind of a big
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Plumbing.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yep.
All
And
right.
that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.